ended up on the cutting room floor.
Welcome. It's Thursday night, so it's Shattered Dungeons. Welcome. Hope you are having a blast. We certainly are. If you notice, there's a lot more people than normal tonight, so there's some excitement going on. Thank you, everybody, for...
Anybody else feel like the Brady Bunch?
A little bit, yeah. I don't know if I have the capacity to do that as the intro, but, you know, close enough.
No.
So we got a lot going on, so we're going to go ahead and jump in. This is Shattered Dungeons. We play an indie RPG called Shattered Dawn 2nd Edition every Thursday night now. That is the official date. We have moved from Tuesday to Thursday, so if you're listening, podcasts are available on Friday morning, and if you are really dedicated and you really care about us, you'll watch it live Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, so get on over. Buckle up. Get in. You can also join the Discord. If you're listening to this episode, then you also saw Ray's Star Wars one-shot on the podcast app and on YouTube, which was a very fun episode, Ray. Thank you for running that. And if you are interested in being part of those one-shots, join the Discord. That's how you sign up, that's how you get connected, and more importantly, that's how you begin playing. We are going to go ahead and jump in now with character introductions. We are without Amy. And we are without Heather, so I'll very classically voice them, as we all know and love. So
excited.
Yeah. Needless to say, I will hastily write them out of this episode. So let's see what we got here. If you've been following along, you know that we have some cards I prototyped with everyone's characters, and that's how we're going to do introductions. So this evening we have with us Ray playing Ray Mahond.
Hi, everybody. Come over here, my sweet meats.
Oh, no. Why?
Right.
Oh, yeah. We have Rachel playing Vexa.
Well, hi, my name's Vexa, and this is Jax. He's a cute little fox, and I'm going to keep him far away from Raymond, if you don't mind.
There's Jax, the sweet little fox boy.
Sweet little guy.
Yeah. We also have Jordan playing Fernando.
I do believe you mean Fernando Argyle Regilius III. As your pleasure to meet me. And this, of course, is my emotional support sausage, Jeff.
Why?
I don't like it.
Why is that a thing? We also have with us not Heather, played by me, playing Midnight. Hey, y'all. It's me, Midnight.
Me and Midnight are kin, but we're not related.
Yeah, we're close. We live in the same area.
But we're not related, you know.
No, definitely
It'd be
not.
like that sometimes, yeah.
When we argue, you can't tell who's winning.
I hope Tofu clipped that.
There's been worse ones, I'm sure. We also have Dion playing Jacques.
Well, hello everyone. I am Jacques, and apparently I'll be occupying the Peter Brady spot.
You looked it up?
Peter, okay.
I am Peter. We also have with us Lauren playing Sylvie.
Oh, hi everybody. This is your annual reminder to eat more pie.
Annual?
Yeah,
Like,
she'll only say it once.
That's good to know. Good to know. We also have not with us Amy playing Stella. Hey, Stella.
Love the voice.
So good. Hey, oh my goodness. Hey.
We have
She's so
with
chill.
yeah, I mean she. Oh, hey guys, it's me, Stella. Oh, hi.
This is always is Garth.
We have with us a real big ass. It's Charlene, the donkey. I'll be playing Charlene. I don't know. And lastly, we have with us Alan playing Cyrix.
Can I park my ass round back?
We have fun around here. Fun fact, I got a booster pack made of the game, so check that out. That's a booster pack. Yeah. Just keep up. Well, we're gonna go ahead and jump in. What?
Wait, I have a question first.
Okay, fine.
Did you tell them that I had an animal companion and they're like, ooh, donkey? Or that just came in naturally?
Independent. Not a single thing phrase.
One brain cell.
See how this goes wrong.
There is a small thing chat said about a romance between the animals.
Oh no! Wait, where is that in chat?
That was way back when. That was like the first
okay. I'm like
episode of our
looking
group.
for it right now. It's like,
No.
all right. Tofu says she saw a joke on social media where someone asked a waitress, "Could I please have a quickie?" She slaps him and she walks away. The friend corrects him. It's called a quiche. A quiche. Oh my. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. Last we left both groups, Monstrous X has just defeated some let's call them criminals, who decided they needed to be killed.
Let's call them criminals.
Well, yeah, murderers, assassins, just general ne'er-do-wells.
I don't think they ended as assassins.
No, they ended as stumps of bloodied. Anywho, so they are resting for the rest of the evening. So while that happens, everything from last episode, Jax's Claw is where we pick up. Jax's Claw has left the outpost and headed back to Deanira, and we pick it up as they arrive back home to a sweet old man, Toddles. And he greets everybody. "Oh yes, welcome home, all of you. It's so good to see you. How was it?"
Toddles, you're back from your little liaison?
What happened with your girlfriend, Toddles?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Much better. She's doing well. Very well.
You don't have to tell us the details.
I won't.
I don't
I'm not
like this
a,
look of happiness in your eye.
I'm a gentleman who does not kiss and tell.
Oh, that's cute. Don't tell me anything else. All right.
The less you can
Anyway.
tell us about anything, the better.
Well, okay then.
But you're good otherwise? Everything fine?
Delightful. We've actually had a wonderful several dates while you were gone for the week. There is some interesting business, though, we must speak of.
Must we?
Okay.
Well,
Detail.
you see, not Master, Fernando. Do you know?
You can keep using the title.
I
It's perfectly
will
fine
not.
with me.
Not with this freedom.
You could call him Fergie, like
Listen,
we all do.
You
Yeah.
have been very sassy
Please feel free.
since the disownment.
Listen, Sir Fergie. What do you think about that, Sylvie? Is that acceptable?
That's a good
That still
compromise.
feels disrespectful as far as I'm concerned.
I think it's
I
pretty
wanted
respectful
to-
in the tone.
That's
yes.
sir.
Yeah.
Well, Sir Fergie, are you aware of some of the possessions I have brought with me from the palace?
Well, I know we packed my things up a bit post-haste. Do you have possessions? You own things?
Yes.
He's a person.
That is honestly very surprising to me. I've only seen you with, the rags befitting your station.
Well, seeing as how you have no clue what I actually own or carry with me, we have a bit of a predicament that it appears you have all gotten yourself into.
What do you mean? Did you
Wait,
All of us? All of us?
you take something from the
Yes.
palace when we left?
Well, no, you see, while you were gone, it appears that you may have left something in a faraway place that someone found, and a group of very nice but very mischievous fellows and ladies. You see, they stole something from me.
Toddles, who did you give our stuff to?
No,
It wasn't
stuff,
my
just-
drinking cup, was it?
While you
no,
were out
no.
on a date, someone stole our stuff, is what you're trying to tell us.
There
No,
you
they
are, come
stole
to
a
daddy.
vial of Sir Fergie's blood.
Wait, are they vampires?
What?
Why do we have blood just hanging around?
Also that.
Do you mean
First
the vial of
question.
my baby blood?
Wait, you have baby blood?
Why do you, actually, I don't want to know.
Did we do cord blood banking?
No, they don't do that.
Samples. You keep the teeth and the hair,
No.
blood, and the
They keep teeth, maybe.
Junk.
No, Are
Well,
your
you see-
parents mages?
In the royal family,
they are.
they actually do, like Master Fergie, Sir Fergie, is saying, they
Again,
keep a vial
disrespectful.
of blood because assassinations are quite common in pursuit of the throne. So having blood allows them to resurrect an individual periodically.
I told you I was important.
I always knew the royals were freaked up.
Well,
I mean,
you're
I
not
have
wrong.
heard of cord blood
They didn't take the
blink-
poo job.
cord blood blinking? Maybe
So
that's what it was.
they came here and they almost made off with the vial of your blood, Lord Fergie. Sir
But
Fergie.
it is safe.
I have it, yes, but it appears that they were in pursuit of you because you left blood at some kind of establishment, some sort of outpost. They were in search for your mirror shard, Sylvie.
So? Why is Fergie leaving blood places?
Listen,
a
if
good
I
question.
knew my blood was valuable, we could have been selling it this whole time.
It's not.
And look, Fergie, you're popular.
I think they were trying to get the mirror shard, and so I did what any noble coordinator would do, and I set up a meeting for us.
Clearly the old man.
Great.
I mean, look at him. He is
Old.
sadly addled in the brain. Clearly they want a bit of royalty, and who can blame them? Why would they want a broken piece of
They want some
fashion?
disowned royalty?
There is still power
Miss
in...
Vexer, that was
Yeah.
savage and wonderful.
You weren't
You're
even
welcome.
here for that.
Our
So
word gets around, Fergie. Don't worry about it.
there's an oasis to the south we spoke of meeting, and so we're.
Honestly, if somebody is really that interested in meeting me, then, maybe they're not so bad and have a good head on their shoulders. Maybe we should meet them.
Or maybe they want to kill you.
We should probably bring some extra pies.
I mean, would it be any different than how
Normal.
now?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You make a good point.
It would
So-
be a refreshing touch of pace if the assassins were not hired by
Wait.
my father.
And I do like an oasis.
Toodles.
Sorry.
Let us. It's Toddles, Miss Sylvie.
It's
Sorry.
fine, call him what you want.
Toddles.
Tiddles.
If they wanted
Tiddles.
the thard, if they wanted the thard, why did they get distracted by Fergie's blood? How does the blood? Do we need to bring the blood with us? As
From
like a
what I-
bargaining chip?
No.
Yeah, it's
From
like
what
he's
I
right
was.
He
here.
does have a lot.
From
And
what I
make
was.
sure you're hydrated.
From what
Make
I
sure
was
you're
able to
hydrated, you'll have
gather,
more.
they
It's
were
fine, keep
trying.
interrupting him.
From what I
loves it.
gathered, they they were
Amazingly, he
trying.
loves it.
They were tracking his blood in hopes of finding who took the mirror shard, I believe.
Okay. Well, that's dumb, but okay.
Why don't you all pack your belongings and I'll take us to the meeting?
All right.
Okay, pack my things.
Yes,
Grab my pies.
Sir Fergie.
He walks over to a shelf and brings back a small bag for you.
Is everything in there? Do you have any some snackies? Maybe a little activity book?
Everything I'm responsible for is in this bag.
Fergie, do you like coloring?
And he walks out.
When you're ready, just head to the city gate.
Fergie, did you get your coloring books and your crayons?
He said he took care of what he's supposed to, but with his advanced age, who knows what's in here?
Well, why don't you just check?
So let's go.
What do we have in here?
The gates. Come on, you guys.
You don't have to move tokens at all. So you got, yeah, I'm gonna save you some time. Whoops. So as you, yeah, exactly. As you head to the southwest, it takes about a day or so. So as you arrive, all right, everyone should be on the right scene now. As you arrive, you see this small desert oasis. There's trees, there's a lot of adobe brick buildings. Wow, what a waste of that nat 100. Just a random lol roll.
Let me guess.
So,
Yep.
yep. So as you arrive at the oasis, you see several buildings. There's definitely a lot going on. It's fairly early morning. You're arriving just as sun is peeking over the mountains of the desert. You can see that the citizens of this oasis are beginning their day. All sorts of stuff like that. So.
What is that, Miss Sylvie?
Well, this is an oasis, and that's the song that Oasis is sing.
I didn't know oases could speak.
Yep, they sing. That's the song they sing.
But it's more of a mirage.
I should like to hear this song from the oasis then.
Nope, you set us up with a bunch of sketchy characters.
She said maybe.
No songs for you.
She said maybe. Sorry, that took a sec.
Well, they're here somewhere. I don't know where. They said find them here. It's not
Did
too
you
large.
get a name or what they look like or
Toddles,
anything?
I'm getting a little.
Or like a tree we're supposed to meet by?
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's just a large group of them. There's,
I sunburn
what was
easily.
it, 4? There's a large, like, 14-foot fellow. Let's see, there's a short one that's kind of
I'm
got a
going
little
home.
belly.
Ooh, can we play in the water?
Is that how you listen to it?
The royal skin is starting to burn.
Then
Stay
do
in the
something about
shade.
it.
I don't like what this new person in your life is turning you into.
Oh my.
So uppity.
Finally standing up for myself. Surely they'll be around here somewhere.
And so you guys, Monstrous X, as you guys are coming to, you hear some sounds coming from outside that are definitely out of place. You hear childlike laughter. You hear the sounds of an old man just trying to wrangle some people. There's a lot more conversation than would be happening normally going on.
It's a school group.
Yeah, it's a field trip.
Yes.
Did you pack my beach towel?
Field trip day.
So as you come
Did we bring
to,
our lunches?
what do you do in your tent?
Don't go in there without water wingies.
Just out of curiosity, did we clear the bodies before?
I don't think we did.
Bodies.
I think we were already exhausted. We were injured. We just went right to bed.
Okay,
We're just laying here amongst bodies.
so I did you guys a solid and tried to remove them, but I guess I'll put them back.
The half
deep is this
vulture
one?
body, or the once vulture, just laying in the tent.
No, he's not a vulture anymore though. When I cut off his wing, he was a person with an amputated arm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he reverted back.
Yeah, I totally can imagine Ray cuddling up with that.
I'm so scared.
Well, we need to keep at least that one because we have to have breakfast.
I like, by the way, that you left them in the tent you're sleeping in.
Hey man, it's just like wild animals. If you leave a scent they don't want to smell, keep predators away.
It gets cold at night and lonely.
I like to imagine Ray Mahand is just kind of rolled over and snuggled up with the armless one.
The first body pillow right here.
Oh, I found them over here.
So Stella
Gutting
comes
their tauntaun.
to yes.
Mine's still loading. Do I need to refill?
Yeah, probably. As you come to and start kind of mulling about, Stella yawns and very hesitantly steps outside into the morning sunlight. Stella, you see this. I'm sorry, Vexa. You see this Ilrias with kind of like monk's robes, almost like a gi. Step forward, and you kind of make eye contact for a second, and she nods and goes over to the oasis water and just kind of starts washing a little bit, not full on, like paws and feet. And
Stella
now,
knows better than
Water.
that.
now at this point. Oh yeah, I remember why now. At this point, Vexa, you look down, you see there are two corpses in front of this tent.
Sure are.
They look recent.
Delicious. Can I check if they got any goods on them?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll. Just straight
Okay.
D100.
Okay.
I thought we already
61.
looted these guys.
You did. You go through each one's belongings, and 61's a great roll. You find absolutely nothing. You barely find clothes on them.
Cool.
Oh my.
I love people who desecrate a corpse after they kill
Not
it.
that kind of party.
No, nothing looks to be amiss besides the murder, it looks like. But
It's the corpse.
I come out of the tent to see what in the world this commotion is.
you see Stella over by the water, very hesitantly trying to like use minimal amounts of water. And you see Rachel, why don't you describe what Vexa looks like for Jacques?
She is a tall lady. She is Woe Ethel person. She has brown hair, brown eyes, tall, kind of has fur. Yeah. Furs on. Oh no, she has green eyes. Sorry, my bad. I made her look like me. And yeah, she's like 5'9", 5'10"-ish, and she's got a pet fox. His name's Jax,
Oh, interesting.
and he's over here just sniffing.
And
Hello.
Jacques, go ahead and describe yourself for Rachel.
What do I look like?
I don't know.
I'm an average height. I think I'm risen.
That
Yes.
looks like a child. I'm
not a child. I am.
He's just clean shaven.
He's just a really baby face in
That's a
that.
grown man.
Yeah. I'm risen. So
I'm a man.
yeah, I'm just your average everyday risen. You know, I have my dreads. I'm carrying crossbows, a sword, that sort of thing, and I look very friendly. I assure you. Except for the fact that I'm
Love
going to
the
start
way
dragging a body out of this
said that.
tent. So I'll start dragging this body out of the tent with a hello. And then if I see Stella drinking water, I'm like, you may not want to drink from that end of the oasis. Although it might be okay now.
She's washing. She's not drinking.
You may not want to watch from that end of the oasis.
Oh yeah, I forgot him. Thanks.
Why?
For Fernando's instance, can he
poison
see
in the
that
water
there's
hole.
body shapes on the ground?
They just look like shadows from far off,
Can he also-
weird
can he also-
dunes.
Can he see that Toddles is on this end?
Yeah, Toddles is just standing there, just looking around.
So, as Fernando's casually heading that way, he just looks towards Toddles. Toddles, you see those? That is why we need the sunscreen. Post haste.
I start pulling out another body.
Heat exhaustion is no joke.
Was there a party last night, or?
These were assassins. They tried to murder us, apparently, and I don't know. It was
say less.
It was very painful, and yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Yeah.
Okay.
We've had that happen before too.
What is that route?
I think that's the last one. Oh wait, there's one more in pieces, I think.
Oh, you can get that one. You got it.
I'll bring out the arm for the vulture guy.
Now, while that's happening, Sylvie, you've approached a older lady. What do you say?
Oh, hi. I see you're a fortune teller. I would like my fortune told, please.
Well, that's awfully presumptuous.
How does this keep happening?
No, your name tag literally says fortune teller.
What? Oh, yes. All right. What do you want to know?
My fortune?
Okay.
She starts going into a trance. She pulls out a small deck of cards and she shuffles them and puts them on the ground, draws a circle around the cards, kind of spreads them out.
Pick one.
I picked this one.
As you pick it up, she doesn't even look at it. And she says,
You will be very annoying in the near future.
Will it be rich and beautiful too?
Nope. Oh, look, you've done it. You've achieved your fortune. Very annoying.
and she picks up her stuff and just scurries off.
You're very good at keep trying, you'll get better.
I don't need your support.
I support you anyway.
As that's happening, it appears that Midnight and Toddles kind of walk past Stella to meet up with Sylvie and Vexa and the rest of the crew.
Oh, they're all coming this way. We have company.
You see, Toddles, this is why we use the sunscreen. Please.
Oh, great. More assassins. Just what we need. A night full of no sleep. And now more people here to kill us.
Oh, I'm really not here to kill you.
I'm going to draw my wooden dagger.
Everyone made fun of me for the sun hat, but this is why we prepare.
Please, all of you, there's no reason to pull out small toys.
Wait. So you pulled out a wooden dagger, is that what you said?
That's exactly what he did, yeah.
One.
Jax runs over and he just sits very politely at your feet. He wants you to throw it. But
Is that the
just
voice
wait.
of the guy that was in town that was across from the bar?
Huh?
Was that the voice of the guy that
Oh, yes.
we were talking to?
Yep.
It is the guy from inside of town. Hey!
Oh, yes, it's them. We found them. I told you we would find them. Yes, we had a meeting scheduled. Yes. Oh, hello, sir.
He looks upward at Ray Mahond.
A pleasure to see you again.
He kind of buffs up a little bit, bows up some, trying
Trying to look bigger?
a little bit, yeah.
Raymahan pays no attention to anyone, walks straight over to the edge of the pond, moves his loincloth out of the way, and starts taking a waz in the pond.
Oh my.
Care for a swim, Toddles?
Why
I will-
you can't?
No, thank you.
You
Raymahan
see
wears
why I chose
nothing
Stella
but
not to bathe here.
he wears nothing but a loincloth and Ugg boots.
You got sand all around you. Why would you choose the water?
I mean, the fish pee in there, I guess.
Yeah, but he's not a fish.
Stella, it's
Yeah,
too
you're
early
fish.
for you.
It's the only water supply that they have for God
And
knows
you're
how
pissing
far.
in it. I just
Yeah.
don't get it.
Yeah.
Then you can spell out your full regal name.
In the
Is
sand.
that Fergie?
Yes, yes. With calligraphy. It's very impressive.
That was the worst laugh I've ever heard come out of your mouth. It was like a little gross little boy inhabited your body for like 2 seconds. You're like, I can, I promise. Like, I don't need to see it. Thank you.
So, who are your friends here?
Well, this is those who I told you about. We
Yeah, I
seem
heard you
to
were
have.
looking for our shard.
Yes.
No.
There's a
Nobody
matter
needs
at
little
hand
trinkets.
we must
I believe-
indeed solve.
I've been told you're looking for royalty, and hello, pleasure to meet you. Fernando Argal Regalius III. I'm
Disowned.
sure you've heard all about him.
Disowned. Oh, royalty.
He's not
tell them
royalty
that.
anymore, no. No, I'm afraid
I'm
not.
more royalty than you, Toddles.
Oh, if he's
Actually,
not
you're
royal,
probably
he's
about
not
the
going to
same.
bring us any money then.
Yeah. No.
Why would he bring you money?
No, people bring me money. That was my.
People will buy anything.
It was my job. I don't do that anymore.
Because you sucked at it.
They said I took too much, but if people give it to you, what are you supposed to say? No, please don't give me gold.
Wait a minute.
Yes. That's
You,
exactly
sir,
what you're supposed
you,
to say.
the dour man.
He points at Syrinx.
Jax is standing at your feet, by the way, for you to throw your
I've
toy.
seen you before.
It rhymes with sour.
You certainly
And flour.
are mistaken. I have never met you a day in my life.
Oh,
Hold on.
Wait.
Toddles is. He's many terrible things. But a memory for people does seem to be one of those things he's good at. Let me get a look at you.
Let's
Oh,
see.
no. We do know him.
Yes, what is his name? Oh,
He was the
it's like-
shopkeeper.
He
He had a-
teared things. He teared.
No, it was you could get a good deal at dealings, wasn't it?
Oh yes, it was tarot dealings.
Y'all are saying words, and I
No.
don't think they're actually words.
That's
Toddles.
tarot dealing. He used to be a shopkeep in Danira, and
You
then
didn't see the advertising spells. You know, the head would pop up and come on down and get your deal at deal.
I don't
he was
really
the
look
most
up.
wealthy man in Danira, aside from the king himself.
You're clearly mistaken. My name is Syrinx Nerdl.
Oh, sure it is. I'm sure you left Danira for the fame.
Tuddles, I thought you said these folks came to the house.
Money from.
Well, they did, except for that one. I would have known him. At least recognized him.
well, he and I go way back. That's definitely Syrinx.
How far back? Because he lived in the city for... how old was your daughter?
I don't have any kids.
Maybe he has a twin, an evil
I
twin.
mean,
No, I mean,
Toddles
he's...
is quite old.
I've seen many things in Danira. Well, wait a minute. Did your wife find you?
Wife?
Toddles,
Last I
don't think
heard,
his-
she was hiring adventurers to try and find you to save you from
Aw, that's so sweet.
monsters.
Pretty romantic.
Do you need us to save you?
We can save you from that big monster.
Save
over there.
from who?
The one that whizzed in the water.
Well, I guess it doesn't look like you're holding him captive.
See, you're clearly mistaken about this situation, so you must be mistaken about me. Let me pour you a drink. Maybe it'll help you remember.
He is a shopkeeper, but
Oh, I
not from
know.
around these parts.
Toddle starts like furiously going through his backpack. It's gonna take him a while.
Well,
Eight fingers.
I'm gonna pour him a drink and offer it to him.
Just one moment.
Hey, look, Fergie, they have drinks.
There's no point stopping him when he gets on his tears. But,
well-
I mean, he is right. You do seem very familiar.
Sir Fergie, why don't you have my beverage on my behalf?
Oh, beverage, you say? What are we doing?
It will help with this desert heat.
Ooh, what kind is it? Please go on. Tell me more.
Oh, it's a specialty I keep with me.
You know, I have this cup here. It keeps refilling. It's not very good, but when you have nothing, it's like, okay.
Well, I guarantee you this will knock your socks off.
What do you
My pie,
mean?
my
You
pie
Is it poison?
knocks off.
It is not
Oh, yes.
poison.
You should try
seen
Miss
the man-
Sylvie's pies. It's a great hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah, it seems like a fair bartering trade. I'm sorry, I got very excited over the thought of consuming a beverage.
Well, by all means, I have plenty.
Just out of curiosity, how old is Sylvie at this point in the adventure?
Old enough.
Old enough.
She's timeless.
She's grown.
What I lack in size, I make up for in heart.
And cooking ability.
She used to have a drink card called Whiskey Business.
That how I lost the Grinch? Was his heart?
So which of you owns this child?
Owns this
Oh?
child.
We don't own anybody. She's
Well-
here of her own volition.
Parents this child. I'm sorry.
The pie woman. Oh, she can't get rid of her. What do you mean own?
Wait, so are you a child
Wait.
or are you
She owns you all then?
She is an enigma wrapped in mystery, and she smells like pie.
Well, and
smell like
we
pie.
we let her
I
be.
have pie. I have pie. Would you like a pie?
He smells like skunk and mushrooms.
the
She has that too.
who slapped us together and
I do like
amount of
mushrooms.
crying has removed it.
At this point,
You offer
We found
pies.
a pie at one point, right? So does her pies look anything like the pie we found where there was
Yeah.
like a drag or a smear or something?
Is
Yes.
your pie more akin to a quiche than a pie?
Definitely.
She's made a quiche before, I'm sure.
I have made a quiche, but these tend to be they're pies with a beautiful lettuce top and a
As the only
fruity
discussing
filling.
pie,
Lettuce.
Fernando's hand is he's very slowly moving towards the free drink.
And possibly herbs and mushrooms.
Syrinx,
Yes.
did we not kill a bunch of these things? And I point at Sylvie.
You
There's
killed
only one
I-
of me.
I dare say you have one with you still.
A pie?
No, I left
No.
that back at home.
You didn't bring your treasured weapon?
No, I brought the cat.
Do you have a baker with you?
at this
What is
point,
a
the drink
baker?
has exchanged hands from Syrinx to Fergie.
Does anyone want to, clink the glasses and all the?
No,
Tink, tink,
we'll leave that to you.
Okay.
Oh, I found it.
Everyone tells me that I'm rude.
Toddles pulls out a small folded up painting. It's of the original group of families that helped start Daenerys about a decade ago now. As he pulls out this painting, he looks at it for a second, holds it up.
Oh, there you are.
And points right to the spitting image of Syrinx Nerdul.
Wait,
Carry
hold
that
on.
around with you?
Does have an evil twin.
Well, that's me.
And he points at himself, who's a very young, brawny Toddles. Square cut jaw, clean shaven. He's a hunk.
What happened to you in the last
Me.
10 years?
Toddles, you are a
May I get a closer look?
He points at Fernando.
May I have a
Some
closer
sort
look?
of cantrip where you've conjured up
Apparently,
an image on page?
Specific succubus.
No.
He doesn't have any magic.
I'm woefully ordinary.
He's just an old man who apparently was hot.
As Fernando, Fernando is actively sipping the drink. So go ahead and roll, Syrinx.
Let's make this happen.
You just want a general 100?
Yep. And then, do you have a generator pulled up?
Character dies.
No, I don't.
Okay. You roll, and I'll generate some.
Aye. I got a 92 on my roll.
Okay.
Unless you just want the D12.
No, it's fine. You can actually do a full D100.
I did, so a 92 is the roll then.
Love that.
Oh, good. That's the laugh I wanted to hear.
Great, either way.
So, Fernando drinks the drink, and poof, an explosion of smoke and vapor, and falling to the ground is a seahorse.
Seahorse?
Fernando was shape-changed into a seahorse.
Quick, put him in the water.
Tossed him into the oasis.
No, he peed in the water. He points at Ray.
I didn't put him in the pee water. I put him in the other part of the oasis.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry.
But it's all water.
He's been peeing in there for a few days at this point.
Why would he pee in the water? It doesn't make sense. Anyway. You're terrible. Disgusting.
Gotta make the water salty.
I told him it would knock his socks off.
Swim to the clean side.
And his shirt, and his pants, and his boots. And
Yeah,
his
it's all
hat.
just laying in a pile on the ground.
Now he's a naked.
I'm gonna point at the armless guy. That was a vulture last night.
Just very quietly, Vexa picks up Jackson, like puts him on her shoulder like a little baby. It's like, don't you look at him.
Toddle is like sighs.
Here we go again.
And he walks into the water and like pulls out a small jar from his backpack, and he's trying to like scoop up the seahorse, but it's a freaking seahorse. So it's like trying
It's
to
not a
pick
big
up
one. It's a little one.
Yeah, it's trying to pick up a bug in the pool. The same, it just keeps falling out. Not great.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, this happens.
So, about the shard. Who has the shard?
Who said they were the sword?
I did.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah, our boss would like that.
our boss
No
would not
can
like
do.
that.
Yeah.
We can pay for it.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Why not?
You can't afford us.
Ah, but you don't know.
Very expensive.
She looks at the tent and the dead bodies. Is like, I don't think you can actually.
Top tier.
Huh?
Okay, so
We're just trying to
that's wrapped
upload an
up.
image.
What?
You're doing great.
Just traveling. This is a pretty good sized tent for traveling. I don't want to carry much bigger.
Okay.
Plus,
Well,
it's still
now
up
you know
after
what
getting
I do
attacked
then.
by assassins.
This tent is perfect size for monster sex.
Did you just say what I?
Anyway, yeah, let's not read into that. Anyway, you can't have a shark. Long story short. Oh, bye.
Uh-oh.
He'll be back.
I don't believe we can with that attitude, no.
So what are you doing with the shard? What do you guys do with the shard?
What are you trying to find it for?
Yeah.
Our boss, once again, our boss will pay for it.
Why?
Your boss.
A guy?
Do you want the name?
Do you recall his name? I'll look over at Syrinx.
If you're talking about Lieutenant Orbo, I'm gonna blow a gasket.
No, it's not Lieutenant Orbo. Lieutenant Orbo works for him, right?
Lord Eligor
Yeah.
Rodna.
Yeah, Lord Eligor Rodna.
talked-
That's it.
That's the same guy that talked to us, so our boss is the same. So,
That's not the same guy.
What do you mean the same guy that talked to you?
Sylvie, your best friend is Guard Captain Rennick.
yeah, but we've talked to like 5
Close.
people. There's the one gal, and then there was,
You did not
We
talk
don't
to
have
the
a
evil
sketchy
leader
guy.
of Clegg.
that wasn't the
don't.
sketchy guy? Okay.
No,
It's a different guy.
We talked
that
to.
was a different
Which
guy.
one?
Okay.
This dude has a
object to
skeletal
the evil
face.
Judgment.
What?
What?
I'm just saying, I object to the label evil.
Oh no,
Is that
like
sketchy?
he is well known for murder and bad things.
Yeah, our boss said no, so I don't think that's gonna work.
So you should tell your boss to call our boss.
Yeah.
And then
Wait, how many of these have you guys been collecting?
Yeah.
We have between 1 and a couple.
1 or 2?
That's a lot.
That's it?
No.
A couple is
maybe.
two in my book.
1 or a couple.
one and a handful?
Yeah. Depends on how
Like-
big your hands are.
Like a child's hands, or
Between my hand
Who can say?
and this big guy's
This guy.
hands
Mhm.
here.
Oh,
Unless
well,
you're
we
a
would
lady,
like to
I'm
meet your
sorry.
boss. We would like to just go hang out with you and meet your boss.
Okay.
I mean-
Maybe we can make a deal for him.
I mean, you got to go to Daenerys with us, but
That's
we
fine.
we can get you to talk to her if you want.
I'm pretty sure these trips are tax deductible.
I
know what
made
that
sure
means,
for a
right?
fact that they are.
At this point, Toddles walks out of the oasis, having Seahorse Fernando in the jar.
I got him.
I have a
He'll be fine in a few minutes.
Oh, will he turn into himself?
I was gonna say it was gonna be a nice quiet journey back.
And
to
he'll need
Daenerys.
naked. He'll need
He should turn into himself, although he might be stressed after that.
He will be
Well, it
naked.
depends
too.
on whether or not that glass jar breaks.
He's gonna need a
Ooh,
clothes
that is a
bottle.
good point. If he could turn into a liquid if he doesn't.
Oh my.
Maybe you should unscrew the lid. Maybe.
A good idea. I'll just hold it.
There you go.
And maybe put his shirt over him.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Good.
that ruins the fun.
He puts the shirt over the jar like it's
Yeah.
wearing it.
Yeah, we don't need to see that about Fernando. Mm-mm. None of our business, you know. Anyway, yeah, so we could take you back to see our boss and you can talk to her, but I don't know if she's gonna go for it because she kind of entrusted us to the shard, so.
Do you,
Oh.
So
Well, we weren't entrusted to anything. We just collect them.
yeah. What are you?
Why?
Do you
How
know
many
what your
swords
boss is
do you
doing
have?
with the
For it.
swords?
Yeah, how many do you have?
A couple.
How many?
Several.
Like a
I
handful?
mean, well, we don't have any because
This
we've turned them all in
Oh. Why?
for money.
Oh.
I mean, why do you turn yours in?
Because I'm pretty sure that the Thard will cause the end of the world. And if you guys
Yeah.
have been turning in all the Thards to your boss, who's probably a bad guy, then
Maybe-
you're responsible for the end of the world. I hope that helps.
What makes you think our boss is the bad guy? How do we not know if your boss is the bad guy?
Yeah, your boss could be the bad guy.
Our boss
But we
isn't a
haven't
literal
given
skeleton.
the Thard to our bad guy, our boss.
Yeah.
That skeleton has kept me alive. Give me many gifts and money.
That's your
I think that's
problem.
kind of prejudice.
Is what it
Sounds
is.
like you're prejudiced against skeletons.
Poof! As soon as you guys say that, the jar explodes and Fernando comes to wearing his large tabard, and he fits right into it, thankfully. But there are shards of glass on the floor now.
Why am I?
Watch your step.
What has happened?
You were a seahorse.
You were a
You
sea-
were a seahorse, yeah.
Your beverage.
Being a false.
No, sweetheart. You drank a potion thing because you have no self-control, and then you turned into a seahorse.
I have to figure out how to make my pies do that.
You should. I think
I,
you should.
and
I
then
can-
they threw you in my toilet.
I can set you up with a supplier of this, and you can use it to make your dough.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, it appears
For a
your
shard.
voice box, it might still be the size of a seahorse. Do you hear that? He speaks and it's so quiet. It's so nice.
So, in which direction will we be headed to see your boss?
North. In Daenir.
We came from the south.
That is how directions
East?
work. We came from the
West.
north, and we came south
Weast.
to this oasis.
Least. Yes.
East?
Least.
So, I don't think we've introduced ourselves.
We didn't actually. We've just
That
been
was
having
very
a talk.
rude of us. Apologies.
Well, I've
Unless-
met. Wait, didn't Vexa introduce herself?
I did. Yeah, they didn't.
I mean,
Okay.
I said
Unless your name starts with, here is the shard. I don't want to hear it.
I
No, my
introduced
name-
myself
It doesn't.
and was given one of the most interesting drinks of my lifetime, so all up for me.
Okay.
So, from what we've gathered just by listening, we have a Tuttles, a
Yes.
Vexa,
Mm-hmm.
a Regelius,
Yes.
and
Fergie.
No,
I don't know the other two individuals.
That is not mine.
Oh,
That's
hi,
midnight.
I'm Sylvie.
And that's Sylvie.
Ah,
It's midnight.
Who are you?
I am Jacques the tradesman.
What trade? All of them?
I'm a performance,
Ooh.
but I'm also
So you're more an
soldier.
experience. Okay.
And who's
I'm a
the
soldier, but I'm also a performer.
And the potion man?
I am
We've
Sarah's
already established he's serious.
Oh, no, don't
Who
try
seems to
that
be-
one again,
Who seems
Mr.
to be,
Dealins.
who seems to have a lookalike on that page over there. I don't know what's going on with that.
No.
Win.
I don't know why you want to change your name, but if you make beverages like this, then you're certainly a friend of mine.
You gonna drink it again?
Probably.
Turns to a seahorse again.
Do you have another one? That
I do.
I swig it all down. I just have the cup of malted vinegar.
Pardon me, good sir.
Toddle says to Ray Mahand, who is currently bowing up on him now.
What is your problem?
I remember your smell.
Well, yes, we almost had a tussle last time if it weren't for your friend Jacques.
I know. He's such a buzzkill.
Actually, usually it's Toddles that kills the buzzers with a bucket of water.
Is there a reason you're staring me down?
One day, you and me.
Oh, Sylvie,
Do you have a
you
problem
want to
with the element?
stay away from Ray Mahan as much as possible because he does use small children for weapons on occasion.
Yeah, it is a reoccurring theme.
Well, she's not a
Toddles.
child, so.
Toddle steps
She's small.
between the two.
I'll give him a pie.
She's small. I just don't want to see her being swung around and bashed up against something.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
you want to
I
pie,
will
Mr.
kill him if he
Giant?
does that.
Sylvia is offering.
I.
Herbs and
I was gonna say,
mushrooms.
Fernando flashes back to the time that Sylvie almost choked him to death with a pie and is like, do it.
So Sylvia offers Ray Mahand a pie. Does he take it?
Absolutely. What is this?
Don't eat
Herbs and
it.
mushrooms.
It's poisonberry.
But Jacques, I love mushrooms.
Do not eat it.
You should, it's delicious.
There's the tasty mushrooms or the mushrooms.
I can't. What all did we have analyzed from that crime scene? We had the blood analyzed. Did we have the pie analyzed at all?
Yeah, we gave over the pie.
Just that it was a pie that was poisoned.
I don't remember leaving a pie around.
Get in my squish hole.
I don't waste pie.
I don't like squish hole.
bad.
Sylvie,
Better
he
than
eats the
Wall
pie.
Street.
Describe the pie in detail for us.
Well, I gave him a danger pie because he turned Fergie into a seahorse. And I figure he can probably
didn't
take
do
it
that.
because he's really big.
Yeah.
Not he didn't, but his buddy did.
The royal he.
Yeah.
So how much damage does he take? You don't have to roll since he outright ate it.
Oh, yeah.
If I just handed it to him, it's 53 damage.
It's 744 damage.
God.
Ray Mahand, it is the spiciest,
Ray,
painful thing you've ever eaten.
No spice! So hot. It makes my insides tingle.
That means it's working.
Just wait to see what it does to the other end.
Do you want another one?
I could eat them all day.
Ray Mahand, you did take 53 damage from that pie.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm way good.
How do you
Seems fine.
feel?
The most healthy. That's the most damage he's ever taken and not died.
True.
Yeah,
You mean his
this
spirit,
character is much different.
the spirit
Yeah.
version of him? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna start packing up the 10, loading Charlene.
No, I'll help you.
Yeah.
Toddles and
I'll-
Syrinx are helping one another pack the tent.
I'll help load up Charlene.
I'll supervise.
Wait, is it Charlene or Charlotte?
What's Charlene?
It's Charlene.
It's Charlene. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna help.
Charlene. I laughed because that's
Who's Charlene?
Charlene is my ass. She's been with me forever.
I would hope so.
Standing right behind.
As
It's
the
the
tent
most beautiful
falls, you
creature
see
I've
that
ever
there's. As the tent falls, you see there's a donkey behind the tent.
Aw.
Oh.
Donkey! Where's the donkey?
She's beautiful.
She's very
Again, Ray.
I don't find his statement as altruistic as Selfie's.
Hi, donkey.
Wow, you packed that tent up real quick.
It's like an insta tent. Bloop.
And suddenly it's gone.
It takes about an hour to do the 3 of them.
Oh, I forgot about the bodies that were behind the tent.
Well-
They're just everywhere.
Before
Charlene
they
will take
pack
care
the
of it.
tent up, I gotta grab my cat mace and give it a swift punch in the face to make sure it's still unconscious.
Can you describe in great detail what that looks like for everybody?
So essentially, I have a flail. It is a handle. Attached to the handle is a long chain. And the chain is attached to what can only be described as a large cat with razor sharp talons and spikes growing out of its body.
And he.
Is the cat alive?
You can see it come to, gain consciousness from being knocked out, and as it does so, Ray Mahan just decks it in the face, and it's unconscious once more.
And then I'll affix it to my belt.
And somehow we're not supposed to believe you work for the bad guy. Okay.
What?
This is the most magical weapon ever created.
Vexa just puts Jax inside of her coat. And you just see his little head.
Don't worry.
He's a bit unorthodox.
Don't worry. That
for
thing
sure.
would not deal any damage.
Jax is who he's talking
No, I
about.
got it. I understood.
Okay.
Vex is just like, okay, that's nice.
Understood the context. Thank you.
But you're not gonna have a fox, I don't know, boomerang, all right? So
Ooh,
no,
Foxarang.
no,
Fuck, sorry.
no.
I like how she talks to him like
What
he's
about
a
a
dog.
Silverang?
That's the most effective way, probably.
Yeah.
Stay away from me.
What have we decided with the business of the shard?
They're
Oh,
coming with us, and they're gonna try and convince our boss to let us hand it over. I think.
Plus, we would like some more information on this end of the world
of the
thing that
world.
they seem to think
So,
these little shards can cause.
so we talked to a potency
End of my world,
master
I tell
in
you
the
that.
south. His name's Master Conifer, like the tree.
He's
and
coniferous.
he is. And so he said that the shard was a part of many, and that something is trapped in the shard that Conifer has never seen before, and it's at least like 1,000 years old. Something
And he
to that
almost
effect.
passed out.
And he almost died trying to connect to the shard. So,
Yeah. So we're pretty sure.
Because he was weak.
so we're pretty sure it's bad news.
Yeah.
That it sounds like hyperbole.
It's not. We can go talk to him again if you want. He's
He
pretty
almost
close
passed
by.
out.
Well, we're not going to let him touch the shard again. Duh.
He didn't die.
I mean, we still could. It was
We
pretty.
fed-
Well, I mean, we could if we were terrible people, but no.
We fed him pie.
Yeah, we did.
Well, I think we need to talk to your boss who has the other shard.
Yeah,
That's
our
great.
boss that definitely has the shard, for sure.
She has so many shards.
She's shardalicious.
So
Shards out the wazoo.
So you guys head to Daenerys together, the whole lot of you.
Whole motley crew.
Yep. And as you arrive, I'm gonna move everyone forward just for awareness sake. Sylvie, what did you do?
I don't know. What did I do?
I can't grab you now. You're
Oh.
lost.
Here I am.
There you are. So you walk into the city proper, and you see everyone has seen this before. A very large entry palace. The steps up to the audience chamber. The planted palm trees and their potters lining the way in, and you begin to approach the audience chamber where Knight Captain Zilla is. And as you do so, what is your marching order? This is important for something.
I'm
I'll
at the
go
back.
first.
Question: May I ride Charlene?
No.
I think Monstrous X will probably follow behind
Yeah.
the other groups
Follow-up
as they're
question.
leading. They're leading us to their leader.
Okay.
May I ride atop the large gentleman?
That's
He'll
up to
probably
me.
Monster sex always is best from behind.
What is wrong?
It is something I feel like has been.
You named us, David.
No, I didn't. I let you guys do it.
Okay, I just connected the dots.
Yeah. So, as you guys are approaching the steps up to the audience chamber, a woman, I'd say she's maybe 40 years old or so, walks out, and clearly she's been meeting with someone. She's got like a portfolio with documents in hand. And she kind of isn't trying to make eye contact. And as you walk up the steps, she takes a small step to her right. Vexa, you kind of carry on forth, leading forward. After that, Fernando, Sylvie follows behind, Midnight behind them. You guys walk into the audience chamber. You see Knight Captain Zilla there, and the young woman, or the woman rather, not super young, continues forward, and she kind of looks up at Ray Mahan, just like, you can't not, he's 14 feet tall. Guy's a monster of a height difference from her. Jacques follows behind, Stella behind her, and she looks briefly at Serix and drops the portfolio on the floor. At this point, Ray Mahand is trying to figure out how to enter the doorway. Stella and Jacques are right behind. Stella and Jacques both turn around and see this exchange, hearing the documents and belongings fall to the floor. It's Taryn. It's you. It's really you. It's been so long. She runs up to Serix and gives him the biggest hug, and you can see tears are streaming from her face now.
Whoa. Get off of me. I'm gonna go and shove her away.
Roll a D100 for me.
Yeah.
At this point, with the 59, you literally shove her to the ground, and the knights nearby step forward. They both are like arms at the ready, prepared to fight. Jacques, Stella, you see this. Raymahan, you've stopped trying to enter and now are standing back out front. Why? Tarot, why would you do this?
She's calling him Ted?
Tarot.
Now, what was it that Toddles called him?
Tarot dealings.
Always
You're a dealer. Got it.
You are clearly mistaken, son.
What are you
His
talking
name is
about?
Cyrus.
It's not. That's my husband.
This is awkward.
I can't help you now, buddy.
She steps forward. How did you escape the villains that took you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
At this point, a scene has been caused. Anyone who's in the audience chamber can now step out to hear what's going on. What do you mean you don't know what's going on?
Is it
Look,
twin?
I left. I didn't get taken. I left.
What?
You think I want to spend every day of my life waking up to put the kids' toys away? To have my neighbor come over and ask me for another loan? No! I want to be remembered!
That's why you left us!
You are the biggest disappointing mistake I ever made! I could have been somebody!
You had a business! You had people that relied on you! You just left!
I had nothing! It was gonna be dust in the wind by the time I'm in the ground!
Toddles, you have to see this.
Yes, master.
Wife and kids?
She runs off in tears.
Can I pick up her portfolio that she dropped?
Cyrix, I have to say, I know this is a hard moment for you. And people consider me to be a terrible monster. But that was the most terrible thing I have ever seen in my life.
And he reaches over and knocks out the cat again.
Sylvia, as you pick up the portfolio, you see that this is a significant amount of wanted posters. Clearly, she has spent a large amount of time and money describing who is apparently Cyrix to artists, and they've made images of him to post around various places. There is a reward
I hope they're in
listed.
different positions. Like,
What's the reward?
100,000 gold.
Look what she
Holy
thinks you're
crap.
worth.
How rich were you?
You're a terrible person.
Thanks.
You're
I can't
welcome.
believe
Jacques.
your wife and kids.
What if we help our buddy Cyrix out?
I could have.
What if we help him
Thank
fake
you.
his death?
Fake his death? It does. I don't think it matters now. Why would he fake his death?
Because then we could collect the reward money and he could still live with us.
She's not gonna pay it.
you could just do it.
That money was so she and the kids would be all right without me, and she's looking around spending it for silly reasons like getting me back.
I think she loves
She could have been smart with it. She would have never had to work a day in her life. How much do you think she spent making those posters? Those are artist renditions.
Well, if you didn't want her to
number
spend that money,
too.
then you should have stuck around. Idiot.
Actually, he said that he left the money for her to spend. He just doesn't like the way she spent it.
Well, if he didn't want her to spend it stupidly, then he shouldn't have left. Then
He's allowed
he wouldn't be
to
having
spend
these
it.
problems. She's allowed to spend it however she wants.
Yeah.
You speak a
Easy
lot
to
of
judge
sense.
on the outside,
Thank you.
not living through it.
You guys are really defensive of a person you don't know.
I'm defensive of any woman who was left by her man with children, so.
Yeah, with plenty of money to never have to worry. That's definitely
Could
a
have bought
bad
a
call.
new husband.
You know, usually in the family when this sort of things happens, you have your sacrificial dummy that looks like the person, and they end up dying for the crime, and Everyone else is happy.
Now I'm just sad.
Yeah, you should feel bad.
I've lost my uncle 6 times.
I'm just glad
Sir
it looks
Fergie,
like
that was to get out of several events over the course of that year.
I know he was terribly missed.
Was that
Until
5
he came back.
consecutive life sentences? Just
As you all
He got
stand
better.
in the audience chamber, Knight Captain Zilla walks forward and looks at the lot of you. What have I done to deserve your presence here? And who are these? Well, let's call them rabble. Also,
That's
you,
a
sir,
deadly
you are
dad.
messy. She's talking directly to Syrinx.
that's the last thing on my mind right now.
Oh, he's very
he's messy.
He just met his wife.
Can I offer
That's
you
what
a
I'm
drink?
talking about. Everyone in the audience area, there were nobles. Literally, I saw them hanging
sure
their
they were.
heads out the window to try and see what was going on.
Was any of them my mother?
Fergie, Fernando, your mother refuses to speak to you, and for good reason. You know that.
Okay, but maybe she's out there and saw me and wants to say hi. You never know. She could change her
Sylvie,
mind.
please tell me you're here on shard business.
Absolutely, we're absolutely here on Third business. So
Wonderful.
these guys have a boss, and their boss is trying to end the world, and they've been getting Thards for their boss. And so they want our
That is
Thard,
not
and
accurate.
we brought
It's
them here.
pretty
to you.
accurate.
not accurate at all.
That's not accurate at all.
World-ending stuff at
Now,
all.
one at a time, one at a time.
So
Slander our boss.
they've been
I have a
finding
stunner.
shards and handing them over to their boss. So he can reconstitute the mirror that these shards are made out of, and then presumably let out whatever's stuck in the mirror.
What, pray
wild.
tell,
I got
is
turned
stuck
into a
in the mirror?
seahorse.
A 1,000-year-old entity that tried to kill Master Conifer.
What?
You know what they say. You
like the
stare at
tree.
man in the mirror.
No, when did
That's
this
speculation
happen?
and hearsay.
Well,
Oh,
whenever
yeah,
you
we didn't tell you that before.
yeah,
Why did you keep this from me?
we didn't want to
For
worry
your
you.
protection.
Because they are liars.
No,
This is very shady.
you don't even know
see.
this man. You
And
know
don't
us.
drink his drink.
Well,
Yeah,
you
they're
work
bad.
you work for this man, and you keep secrets from him, and then you make up lies about our boss.
This is a
Yeah, at least
This
we
is
tell
nice.
our
How
boss
dare
everything.
you?
Just because
I
she's
am
wearing
Knight
masculine
Captain
armor.
Zilla. Yes,
not
my
me.
my voice may be a little bit deep for some of the other feminine
incredibly
ladies around, but what I lack there, I make up well on the battlefield.
Captain Zilla, you are a strong,
maybe
beautiful woman who don't need no
Powerful.
man.
Thank
And
you.
powerful.
Thank you.
Please don't
My
misgender
mistake
our
for
boss.
my mistake. I thought this was your boss because you were taking us to your boss and you were explaining shard business.
This is
I
our boss.
And match your
am
boss.
don't
their
think you-
boss. They
You don't
work
understand
for
how
me.
corporate hierarchy works.
Do you know how a knight captain is?
So how many bosses do you have?
Like
A
Two.
lot.
We have, a
Well,
best
two.
friend. We have a best friend too.
why does the organizational structure matter? Why?
For real.
What is the point of this meeting?
Lieutenant Orbo would have
about the
none of
shard.
this.
Well, we have other
What's
shards.
a Lieutenant Orbo? I don't know a Lieutenant Orbo.
They want our shard. So,
Well, well,
They
this
were
is
saying
actually
you
quite a
guys
simple
sharding
matter
all
then.
over the place.
You can't have it. In fact,
told
I would very much like it because there's much less paperwork if you would just simply leave.
Well, that's fine, but we also came here for information about this end of the world nonsense, but apparently you know nothing about it.
Oh no, that part
we literally
I
just
don't
told
know.
you.
Well, why don't you explain it for all of us here? This is
For the fourth time?
I didn't know anything about it. It's kind of something you would expect someone working on this to communicate to the
Knight
people that
Captain,
you're working for.
Listen, we just didn't want to worry you. You got so many things stuck on your shoulders that you're very feminine shoulders, and we just didn't want to worry you.
You the kind of thing I'd say when I try and sell it.
All
What
right.
did you expect?
Vexa or Sylvie, explain everything going on with these shards so we all can be in the know.
You want to take it or you want me to take it?
They make you feel funny inside when you touch them.
So,
You drink?
Thard, we got the Thard,
Add it to a cup.
and
Sure did.
we took
No,
it
you touched
to
it.
the coniferous mage,
Did.
and he almost died.
When he
because-
was analyzing it,
Yep,
because he
when he
is
was
a
analyzing
master of potency.
and
Dude.
he was super drained and said it was super dangerous, and that if all the Thards get put together, then bad things are going to happen.
But we were
Because
to
it is
not do that.
so potent, lots and lots of potency.
And the mirror contained an entity. He thought
An entity
that was like
yes.
1,000 years old. So
yes.
well past his prime.
And everyone
so-
knows how cranky old people get. I mean, just look at Todd.
Look at Toddles.
He's like slowly dozing off.
It seems to me like there's a few gaps here. One, there's only one source of information about this being a potentially bad thing for assembling all of these shards.
No
Two,
second opinion.
Two people are trying to, at least two individuals trying to assemble the shards.
We're not trying to assemble, first of all.
You're
Second of
collecting
all,
shards for somebody who you're keeping secrets from.
So what's happening is we're keeping them from being assembled by not assembling them. So whoever is also assembling them can't complete the mirror because they don't
We
have
have
all the
this
pieces. So that's what's
And I'm
happening.
just along for the drinks, really.
Second of all, he's a potency master. What more do you need? Do you need another potency master? Do you have another potency master?
I would dare
He's
say
a
yes.
potency master. You see,
don't-
when
who
someone
is he-
has even a little bit more skill than someone else, they
Wait,
can blow that
For a second opinion.
Toddles is coming out of his trance.
It's a heart attack. I've seen it before.
No, I'm fine.
No, it's sundowners. You'll get used to it.
Listen,
We're
I
listening, we're
know
listening.
how to settle this because I've heard Sylvie talk about it. Sylvie,
Yes.
use the shard on me.
I mean, like stab you?
Do it.
Well, no, it wasn't it a thing that if
that's
you
fine.
like, if
Yes.
you touched it or something, there's
Well,
like a
he-
thing.
He activated it with potency. Do you got any potency?
I
As
don't.
his owner, I totally approve this.
I am
His owner.
extraordinarily
Let me see the shard.
ordinary.
I'll do it.
No.
How do
no.
I use the Thard on you? So Sylvie like takes the shard out and like
roll a potency check.
Thard,
Activate.
activate, go power Thard.
It's just Peter
Go,
Parker at
power
the beginning
shot.
of the first Spider-Man movie where he's doing hand movements.
It didn't work this time, Malin.
Didn't work this time. I'm still blurry. I'm phasing out.
Very good.
We need more boops.
Boop it harder.
How do I forgot how to roll.
Slash roll space 1d100.
That's
Or
what
just
I
click
did.
the little die.
Come here. Slash roll.
Oh my gosh, I just saw all the
1d100.
conversation happening in the Roll20 chat.
Oh, I'm in the wrong window. I'm sorry.
Those broad shoulders,
What's
the deep
happening?
voice.
It's okay if you kill him, Sylvie.
Everyone hears that as Sylvie is activating the shard, and as soon as that comes to a close, the shard bursts vaporous cyan energy, and she goes flying backwards into the wall, and the shard drops to the ground in front of her. Vexa,
See?
Fernando, who is this? Jacques, Midnight, and Stella are standing around the shard at this moment. What happens?
I grab
Pick it up.
No, I did
All
it
right,
first.
roll a stamina check, Vexa and Jacques.
Don't.
Can I try and kick it?
Vexa and Jacques are rolling the stamina check. Fernando, go ahead and roll a stamina check, but you cannot add potency or stamina.
80.
All right.
Okay.
You bastard.
That's a jock roll right there.
Vex. And that's a Fernando roll right there.
Fernando accidentally just kicks it towards me.
So,
on his butt.
He breaks it in half.
Vexa and Fernando go for it at the same time, but Fernando gets there first, knocking it forward as Jacques goes to pick it up, and he does so. Jacques, you now have the shard in your hand.
Now,
I smack Fernando on the chest. I'm like, you stop it.
I'm gonna check on the little girl. Are you quite all right? Is she alive?
Don't worry, I'm checking on her. Don't worry.
Ray, no!
Leave her alone.
Sylvie, you're in pain, but you're fully conscious.
I'm good. Don't touch me. I hurt.
Okay.
Oh,
Tell me where.
And I poke her
Looking
chest.
for the person she was trying to touch with the shard. How's Toodles doing?
I'm extraordinarily ordinary.
He seems to be stuck in a time
He
loop.
got stuck in a time.
You know, this isn't much different than normal, really.
I'm gonna go slap him in the face. Maybe
As
that'll knock him out of it.
Sirk
me, sir,
slaps
can I
him in the
have that
face.
thorn back?
What happened?
Sylvie, you're talking to Jacques.
Shock. It would make me feel so much better if you would give me the thard back. I think it would make me stop hurting.
I somehow don't believe you.
Roll a
would
speech check,
You
both
had
of
taken
you.
that shard from a little girl.
She's giving you the puppy dog eyes, just like pouty.
Oh, this is my speech.
That was great, Lauren.
I think that's it.
Oh, it works! Jacques, you are moved at the sight of this poor little injured girl.
I hand over the shard to her. I'm like, you be careful with this.
Okay, I will. I promise.
She's already looking better. Amazing.
How did you roll so good? I even have speechcraft.
Night Captain Zilla says, well, it appears that this is the case, that this shard is much more than we think it is. So, how does that play into why you all are here talking to Monstrous X?
Well, it's simple. We were collecting the shards for our boss, but it seems you guys are also collecting the shards. But it's a little shady that if you believe that assembling the shards would bring about the end of the world, that you're actually trying to collect all the shards.
Pardon me, but I have not instructed these individuals, Jax's Claw, to procure more. I didn't know there were more.
I might have overstated how many shards we have.
So we've been being lied to this whole time.
Excuse how many shards do you have, Vexa?
We have
Welcome
one.
to my world.
Anyway, I didn't overestimate. I said we had between one, which we do have, and a few.
And
so
a handful.
That's one still fits in between there. So
yes, it is
not a
fitting
lot.
in the hand. It is a handful.
He was
Thank you.
just being vague.
yeah, so were you. So
It's true.
I don't know you.
So I think
don't know
there's
Just
that
some
might.
guy.
If you know of someone who's collecting these shards, what purpose are they doing that for?
Yeah.
The purpose of giving me gold, I have no idea.
So you're just blindly aiding in their plot, their scheme. What if it does result in the end of the world?
For money.
I think
I'm gonna have a full paycheck.
investigated is my point. That needs to be investigated because it seems like there's two groups that want all of the shards. Now, I don't want all of the shards. I just want to get. I just want to get paid for whatever shards I can procure for this. This is how I currently am employed. It's my job. It's not for any nefarious reasons whatsoever. But I do worry that when someone says that they believe something's going to bring about the end of the world, that they're going to go about collecting all of the shards and putting them in one place.
No, we're not doing that. You guys are doing that. But what we can do for you is give you a fake shard to give to your boss, and then when he gets mad, you can be like, well, why does it matter? And then you can figure out why he's putting them together, you know?
Sylvie, I think we should destroy that shard.
The coniferous guy said we can't, unfortunately.
Why?
I'm pretty sure they're indestructible as well.
Ah.
Yeah, because of the potency.
Pretty sure it tried to kill him when he did.
Yeah.
And we were going to hide it, but then he said that anyone looking for potency things, the potency would call to them.
Exactly.
Ah. Well...
That is how we sort of find them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good then. Well,
And this is the only one you have? I thought...
I'm only aware
Just
of the
one.
one.
We only have the one. We just told you otherwise.
Oh, we found several.
Well, we weren't
we
looking for them. We got other
quite
things
a
to do.
few.
We were clearing out some monsters. We were clearing out a fort. Like, we've been busy.
No, totally get it. No judgment.
Been making pies.
Thank you.
But obviously,
That's it.
we've got a head start, so if you could just hand that over.
No,
I've been drunk most of the time.
that's true.
That's not wrong.
Let's talk to I think we need to we need to get to the bottom of this end of the world thing. So your boss didn't tell you to go get this shard?
I did not.
Yeah.
No,
She did.
What about
There
the
was a
other
town-
boss?
there was-
They have to.
If I may, sir, there was a town that we heard was potential marauders attacking. We were sent to investigate to make sure people were safe. When we arrived, everyone was dead, and some nefarious beings were fighting over and trying to find that, and then they saw us, and we killed them because we didn't want to die, and then it became ours, and that's pretty much it.
Was that over in, and I described the area where we found the pie?
Yes, everyone is aware that the place that Fernando is talking about is the same place that Monstrous X was sent to investigate.
Well, that's what led us to you, as we found the remnants of that fight. We had no idea what occurred there.
Self-defense.
You didn't see the giant pile of burning bodies. I mean, it was kind of I'll be honest, it's the first thing you noticed coming into town.
You do remember seeing that some of the monsters from Clegg were in the middle of burning bodies, in the middle of corpses in the middle of the homestead.
Yes, but we don't know why the bodies were burned. And what
They were in the way.
Did you see the leader and the zombies?
You remember both of those?
That's
Oh, really?
Wouldn't drink.
But we wouldn't know which one is a leader, right? Because
They were
they're just priests to
specifically
us, right?
going on and on about finding that.
Oh yeah, 'cause we stole it from the monsters.
So you all were the ones that took out that group. Well, I mean, you saved us some work, because I think we would have
took
had
it,
to
like-
in order to get the shard anyhow.
You're welcome.
So I guess we need to figure out this end of the world thing, because I don't want to die personally.
Do you want to talk
Made it.
to?
End of the world sounds like genocide for everyone.
What was it?
Do you want to talk to the mage?
Toddles.
Yeah, we can go back
Toddles,
to
do you remember
mage quarters.
there was someone that wanted the mere. I thought it was because they were an ugly, vain person.
Oh yeah, it was the other guy.
Lord Raina, Rana, Donna, something like that.
Well,
Yeah, the guy with the daggers.
the daggers.
The minions we dispatched, they were gleefully saying that. I thought it. If I recall,
I wasn't there.
Oh no, but we told you what happened when we got back. You do listen to my stories, don't you?
Oh, you know what? I don't remember what you were talking to me about, Sir Fergus, but I do remember Sylvie and Vexa telling me the same story, but way more interestingly. About, what was it?
Remind me to cut your food supply.
You don't have that power, sir. Lord Eligor Rodna.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what I said. Anyways, does that name ring bells or whistles?
What about Lord Eligor Rotna?
Is that name?
He wanted our shard.
Yes.
Is that your
boss?
That's who sent the murdering people.
What murdering people?
To us.
The people that murdered that entire town.
Whole town, bro.
Murdered the entire town. That sounds like he accidentally hired the wrong group. Normally when we go in, we just talk, negotiate, purchase, and then people give us a shard and we leave.
No,
it's all quite peaceful.
This time does not seem to be the case. And also, apparently someone there was trying to steal her pie recipe, but I don't recall if that was monster or other related.
Honeypot pie recipe was stolen.
Vexa was
copywritten.
It seems like it's too spicy for us.
She was passed out the whole time. She got knocked out immediately.
It was great. Best rest of my life. Anyway, so yeah, about the end of the world thing, we can go talk to the mage again if you want and get some specifics.
Could we find someone else besides that mage to independently verify what the mage was telling us?
We can find his friend.
Well, maybe not the man who murdered an entire town, for starters.
You probably shouldn't choose that.
I think pardon me, excuse me.
Go ahead, Tobin.
I think the nature of everyone's loyalties and whatnot necessitate third-party intervention. I think it's something that maybe Monstrous X is what you called yourselves. I think maybe it might be worthwhile for you to have one of your shards examined by a spellcaster that you maybe trust.
Oh, there you go. They call themselves Monster Sex.
I think we need to find another shard.
We don't.
I think we need to find another shard because we've turned in all of our shards. So we need a shard to be able to independently verify, unfortunately.
You wouldn't just keep one to yourself just to make sure in case everything is not on the level that you have prevented something from happening.
Well, at this point, I don't believe we plan on turning in any more shards till we get to the bottom of this world-ending thing. So you have our word that we're not going to turn in any more shards, but we are going to have to procure someone to analyze a shard and a shard to have analyzed at this point.
Knight Captain Zilla holds up her finger. I think I might have something that could help. One moment. She exits, and then probably about 10 minutes later, she returns. Here, Monstrous X, take this. She hands 2 scrolls over. Those scrolls were developed by some of the very gifted mages here in Spellcaster's Cove. They will essentially lead the way to a specific item, if you can call it by name or describe it in great detail. So I think you'll be capable of doing that for these shards. Maybe that would lead you in the direction at least to find one, and then you can have it examined by a magician you trust.
That sounds fair. Thank you. We will take these shards, and I guess we'll be on our way, and we will
so you're giving them
meet you here.
You're giving them a scroll that will help find more of these shards that they can then turn into their boss if they somehow decide that the shards
You've
are not
already
end of the
said
world.
that you can only end the world if we have all of the shards. Do you not have one of the shards?
Yes.
Then you have no fear. As long as you keep the shard
if
in your
you give
possession.
him all 99 of them, if there's 100 of them, if you give him 99 of them, then all he has to do is take all of his whatever and march on and steal it from Sylvie. So
I've already
that's a
stated.
terrible idea.
I
I've
think
already
we
stated
should
that I
put
will
it.
not give him any more shards. And you can trust me as I've just given you back a shard.
You only did that because of her puppy dog eyes. Let's be honest.
I still gave back a shard.
That don't mean nothing.
Good faith.
I
I've
think
given
at this
her a
point,
shard.
it is imperative the shard be kept in the utmost secure place in Deianira. So
You're right. Hand it to me.
don't you dare.
What? I'm helping.
Or does that location scroll only work once? Because that would be.
Oh yes, it can only be used once, but he does have
Okay.
2 of them just in case.
And that's fine. That's fine. That's allowable.
Accidental reading.
I thought it was like a find every shard.
Oh no! Basically,
that's
they can.
too OP.
That spell
Find
can
me
only
a
be
map
cast
to all of
twice.
them.
To be fair, I don't know how many shards there are in total and how many that were procured prior.
We're not the only group.
It doesn't matter.
Getting them.
We're just the most successful group in acquiring them.
Congratulations.
So are
Well-
we number 2 or?
I think we have a clear course of action for Monstrous X here. You're obviously welcome in the city, but please alert me the next time you're here. If I find you here without being alerted, I will have the guards arrest you on site outside of this district. Is that understood?
Fair.
Good. Now, Jax's Claw, you are to assist in the protective efforts for that shard. So, make sure
Kevin.
you bring it first light tomorrow, please. Now, I have other things to tend to, so off with you. Farewell.
Wait, why are we supposed to bring it back?
Monstrous Sex out.
Can I have a word with the dealy drinky man? You know, can we go discuss some procurement business?
I'll walk the rest of you out while they meet.
Toddles leads Monstrous X, with the exception of Syrinx, to the edge of the city gate. The rest of Jax's Claw departs back homeward.
Can I look at the papers that Sylvie picked up from the lady?
Yeah.
Cool.
What do you want to know?
Oh, I'm nosy. I just want to know.
Oh, okay. It's literally just a series of artist renderings of Syrinx, what looks like Syrinx.
Anything else?
They're just wanted posters, really.
Aren't they beautiful? I could wrap my pies in these.
You could. There's plenty of them.
So as you all depart homeward, Fernando and Syrinx, what do you say?
So, first of all, I want to say the beverage you gave me, outside of the random nudity and urine, very marvelous stuff. I would love to know, how I could procure some for myself.
I
Other
can.
fine beverages.
I can set you up with a supply of it. You'll just have to go into business with me on that aspect.
It might be something very well looked into. I do have to ask about your associates, though. Are they on the level? Because they seem to think that... I'm very confused about if they think... The one gentleman seems to think he is both a good person and a bad person. I'm very confused there. But... sometimes I know that information in the right hands or the wrong hands could be very useful, and maybe, you and I could operate some sort of beneficial relationship. Because, everyone here makes the wisest decisions.
I'd say freedom of choice is a big part of Monstrous X.
And, giving people their actual dues and not overlooking them, I assume. Nothing particular.
Still taking the taxes?
No, they took that away from me as well as my title.
Oh man, they hit you hard. I remember last time I was here before I left.
Apparently, Father hates me, and Grandpapa hates Father and everyone else. It's a very confusing situation. Apparently, there's no plan to let anyone succeed. So perhaps other plans could be worked out with the right person. But for now, I'll look forward to hearing more about your beverages.
Yes, for now I'll go ahead and get that set up at that oasis we were at. I have a contact you can reach me through. His name is Norhan.
And I have a Toddles. If you can walk that far again.
Yes, if I can reach if I can find a way to reach Tuttles, he seems of right mind. But for now, we'll start there, and information gathering can depend on business.
Puppy. All right. Cheers to you.
Yes, and you as well. I'm gonna go ahead and give you 5 of those little shape change flasks.
Dope.
And with that, I'll leave.
As Fernando leaves and catches up with Jax's Claw, and Syrinx catches up with Monstrous X, Toddles bids you all adieu
Till, well, hopefully not too long, and in the future, and of course, next time we see each other, better circumstances, and to you, Large Master, I hope that maybe one day we can settle the question, but, yes. Have a safe journey homeward. Let us know your findings.
And if you hear about actually destroy, very confused about the details of all of that. Is it dangerous?
Fernando arrives with the rest of Jax's Claw as they are traveling over to their home. Does Jax's Claw talk about anything on their trek homeward through the city?
That was weird.
I'm very confused.
I feel bad for that woman.
I feel bad for
swam
the
in
cat.
urine today.
Oh, the cat too, yeah. You did swim in urine. That was disgusting. Why wouldn't you just pee in the sand? Just pee in the sand. It's not that hard.
You make a very cute.
It was very
seahorse,
unusual.
though.
But
Yeah, you were really adorable as a seahorse. I'm just saying.
Is Toddles within earshot?
Yeah, he's following behind.
Fernando's gonna pull one of the vials out so everyone but Toddles could see it, and he's gonna point to Toddles, and he's gonna thumbs up to let them know he got some more, and he is going to prank Toddles with it at the nearest convenience.
Love it.
Dear.
And on the trek homeward, does Monstrous X talk about anything in particular?
Well, it's like, I don't know what we should do in this scenario. I guess we'll, what do you guys think? I think we should use these scrolls to find more shards. Have the shards independently analyze. If we somehow end up broke, I guess we can sell the guy one of 2 shards, because we got 2 scrolls. That's 2 more shards. But let's make sure we're not trying to end the world here. What do you think?
Yeah, I can have Norhan gather some information for us, maybe through the right channels. Even Zilks can probably help us out with that one.
Yeah, we need information about whether or not these shards can bring about the end of the world. That's not something I want. It's not in line with my values.
My entire world now lies back there within that temple. I will do anything to protect that woman.
What woman?
Oh, he's fallen in love.
Leave Night Captain Zilla alone.
The one with the sultry, deep voice and broad shoulders.
That's your type, Ray?
Stella looks up at Ray Mahan and is like, I didn't know you were capable of love.
Me either.
And with that, we are going to end the session. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Hope that was as exhilarating for you as it was for us. Really great things. Keep in mind to share on socials, watch, listen, etc. We will see you guys next Thursday for the continuation of Shattered Dungeons. Till then, bye!
Bye.